situations, David, and I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
My defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago, and this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that line. And we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working that left side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it.
Turning it on! Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with Will Dunward, you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
The Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Buys a little time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Knowles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannellish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The inside handoff. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the...
Throws for the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
When the offense stays aggressive, they're trying to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make the play. Defense gets the big stop.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Jones wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And as he throws, makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Got it. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Going up for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's fouled. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. The quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Running play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Out of the gun to give to the back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defense
Unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing...
It's picked up. That's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Quick release by the QB. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Seminoles line it up with a 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Noles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the draw. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run. I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Jones to throw. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. These corners backing off a bit.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Flowers. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Man down on the play as he the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the gun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Let's go!
Off play action on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Offense lining up quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I think a the big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better.
The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. The official says no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Dances away to buy time. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Landry. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
42 Spider. 4-2 Scott.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Floating away. And he will wisely pull it to the kid playing the tuba.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. He completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown Seminoles. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll ride his man on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Jones to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Green 25.
Leaves it with the back. Right there.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
On the double.
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33.
Easy.
From
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Moving past the 25. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throwing right. He's got it. He is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example.
There we go. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Knowles are on the move. From the shotgun, the inside give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback adapting, trying to escape and get it himself. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so probably no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's It's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, no! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Jones to throw. It's on target and complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is...
Turning it on! Finally get to it. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't... Three and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Okay,
And on the
ready?
third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. Man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire...
And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Throws to the tight end. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds him out of the backfield. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Jones wants to throw it. He's got it. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side. Across the 25. He's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10.
55 weak.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught behind the line. It's Walters. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. Looking to throw again. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.